All right, let's get real for a moment. Have you ever caught your dog leaning on you, not just for a snuggle, but like they're literally using you as their own personal support beam? It's not metaphorical. We're talking about that actual leaning, the kind where your dog just rests its weight on you and stays there. It's not weird, but why does it happen? Are they trying to cuddle? Are they seeking attention? Or are they like drunk on love and can't stay balanced? Don't worry, I'm not here to make any wild claims just yet. Let's break this down and explore what's really happening when your dog decides to lean on you. From the adorable to the scientific, we'll uncover why your dog chooses you as their leaning post. Let's explore this mystery together. Now, let's start with the most obvious explanation. Your dog leans on you because they love you. It's that simple. Number 1, a sign of love and deep affection. When dogs lean against their owners, they're not just seeking affection, they're showing trust and attachment. It's one of the simplest yet most meaningful signs of closeness between a dog and their human. But there's more to it than just a cuddle. According to animal behavior expert Dr. Stanley Coren, dogs, especially those raised in loving, affectionate environments, often develop touch-seeking behaviors like leaning. This is because they associate being close to us with comfort and security. It's really no different than how we as humans hug or hold hands when we need reassurance. So, when your dog leans on you, it's their way of expressing deep love, trust, and a sense of safety. They're not just claiming you as their person, they're telling you that you are their safe space. How sweet is that? Sometimes, leaning isn't just about love, it's about finding comfort in stressful or uncertain situations. Number 2, a quiet request for comfort and safety. Dogs that are anxious or nervous may lean against their owners as a way of coping with their emotions. Whether it's a loud noise, a crowded room, or a change in their environment, leaning against you helps them feel secure. If your dog is more prone to leaning during stressful moments, this could be their way of asking for reassurance. They know that your presence calms them down, so they lean into you for that extra comfort. It's their way of telling you without words that they need your support to feel better. Research in applied animal behavior science shows that anxious dogs often seek comfort from their owners. So, if your dog leans into you more during stressful moments, it's a clear sign they see you as their emotional anchor, finding peace and calm in your presence. Not all leaning is about affection. Sometimes it's about asserting ownership. Number 3, a way of claiming you as their own. In households with multiple dogs or even several people, you might notice your dog leaning against you. This behavior is a form of resource guarding, where your dog sees you as a valuable resource worth protecting. It may seem odd, but when your dog leans into you, especially when there's competition for attention, it's often their way of claiming you as theirs. If another dog or person approaches and your dog leans in more forcefully, they're likely trying to make sure they're the one receiving your love and attention. This instinctual behavior comes from the dog's natural need to protect what they value most. When they value you, they'll guard you, showing their loyalty and attachment. It's a subtle yet clear sign of how deeply connected they are to you. Have you ever noticed this behavior from your dog? If you can relate, give this video a like and share your experience with us. Another important reason why your dog leans on you: they're pack animals. Number 4, an instinct rooted in pack behavior. In the wild, dogs are part of a pack, and physical closeness plays a big role in building trust and bonds within the group. Even though our dogs live in our homes now, that instinct to connect through touch is still very much alive. When your dog leans on you, it's not just about affection. It's their way of reinforcing their bond with you as a member of their pack. Dogs are naturally inclined to stay close to their pack, and by leaning against you, they're communicating their trust and sense of security. It's a clear sign that they see you as their leader, someone they can rely on. This behavior speaks to their deep need for emotional and physical connection, reminding you that your dog isn't just seeking comfort. They're telling you they trust you completely and feel safe in your presence. That's some pretty powerful stuff. Another reason dogs want one thing above all is attention. Number 5, a gentle way of asking for attention. When your dog leans on you, it's often their way of expressing that they're there and want you to notice them. Dogs crave social interaction and physical contact, and leaning is their way of seeking attention when they feel a little neglected. If you've been a bit busy or distracted, your dog might use leaning to remind you of their presence. This behavior is especially common when they haven't had enough playtime, petting, or cuddles lately. So, when your dog leans on you, take a moment to acknowledge them as they are simply asking for a little love. If you've ever had a puppy, you know that leaning starts early in life. Number 6, a leftover behavior from their puppy days. Puppies instinctively lean on their mothers for warmth, safety, and security, just like human babies lean on their mothers. This behavior often continues into adulthood, especially in breeds that have strong social bonds with their human families. Dr. Stanley Coren, a renowned canine expert, explains that dogs raised in affectionate environments are more likely to display behaviors like leaning. Puppies that are socialized well from an early age tend to seek physical closeness as they grow, and leaning becomes one of their go-to ways of staying close to their humans. Sometimes, dogs lean on us for reasons other than emotional connection. Number 7, a possible signal of underlying health issues. Older dogs, or those suffering from joint pain or arthritis, may lean on their owners for physical support. If your dog is suddenly leaning more often or seems reluctant to move, it could be a sign they're experiencing discomfort. Larger dog breeds, like Labradors or German Shepherds, are more prone to hip dysplasia or joint pain, and they may lean against you as a way to compensate for discomfort in their legs. According to a study in the Journal of Veterinary Internal Medicine, dogs with joint issues often use leaning as a way to relieve pressure and support their bodies. If you notice your dog leaning more than usual and it's accompanied by signs of stiffness or difficulty moving, it's worth checking with your vet to make sure they're not dealing with pain or discomfort. Number 8, a response shaped by positive reinforcement. Dogs are incredibly smart and they're masters of learning. If your dog has learned that leaning against you results in attention, affection, or even a belly rub, they'll continue doing it. Dogs quickly associate behaviors with rewards. So, if your dog leans on you and you give them affection or pet them, they'll start to understand that leaning equals positive attention. This isn't just about getting what they want. It's a part of how dogs form habits and communicate with us. According to animal trainer Karen Pryor, dogs learn through positive reinforcement, meaning that if they're rewarded for leaning, they'll do it again. It's their way of asking for love and attention, and you've unintentionally reinforced this behavior by responding positively. So, why does your dog lean on you? It could be for any number of reasons: love, comfort, to assert their claim over you, or even because they're feeling a little under the weather. But whatever the reason, one thing is clear: when your dog leans on you, it's a sign of the bond you share. It's their way of saying, I trust you, I need you, and I love you. If you enjoyed learning about this special bond and want to see more heartwarming videos about your dog's behavior, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with fellow dog lovers. Thanks for watching, and I hope this made you appreciate your dog's love just a little bit more.